Obviously not the bartender here. Making a damn mess.
Good evening again.
Welcome everybody to another night of laughs and giggles with Lindsay and Jeff.
We've just restarted this episode 3 times because this brand new bottle that we got, I.W. Harper 15 year, which I don't think I've never had I.W. Harper.
Have you? I've seen it, I think, but I've never had it.
Beautiful bottle. We just found out it's not the easiest to pour out of.
No.
As witnessed by the piles of paper towels laying on the floor. So this is an 86 proof, 15 year
Smells good.
that I found while I was, since our last episode, took some time off and found a few new bottles of bourbon, found that. These two over here we got a couple years ago, and they're from Santa Ana, California, Blinking Out Distillery. Never had these.
Hydrate between, just saying.
So as we look behind us and think, what are we going to try tonight? We've been talking about opening those up for a while. So here we are. What do you think? First impression when I take a sip?
It's not too bad. You know, it's a little different. Need to take that second sip just to see how it tastes and comes. But what do you think?
Not bad. I need to take another drink too. The first drink was underwhelming.
Oh yeah, it's like real quick flavor and then it disappears. It's nothing. But not bad.
Trying to
a little better with a splash of water.
Trying to see if there's any floral, notes that I can distinguish. My
pencil lead.
My fancy class.
Leftover coffee remnants. That dirt in the bottom of the coffee pot. That's not that bad. It's okay.
Yeah, it's
definitely not
my favorite.
One of my favorite. No.
Beautiful.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
Beautiful bottle.
That's why they get you. They're like, we're just going to take this mediocre bourbon and put it in this pretty bottle, and somebody will buy it.
We own our opinion. The sponsors of this program do not necessarily have the same opinions as the hosts.
All of our sponsors.
Can I say that?
0 of them.
Hosts. And who knows? Maybe we open this in another week and try it again, but
That's true. I mean, that's like with a lot of different bourbons that I used to say, oh, I don't like that very much. And then before you know it, try it again, and you do like it. And then it also goes the other way, where you think something's really great, and then you have it again, and you're like, oh, I could do without that.
We were going to try, we have a number of unopened rabbit holes. We were going to do that as an Easter episode, and I forgot. So
yeah, we ended up doing a lot of old fashions. You can watch that in the last episode. Just click on the little box, or if you want to. If you're tired of watching this one, you can go back and watch that one.
We got smoked. I almost forgot what we did last week already.
That was a long night.
Yes, thank you for Domino's, unpaid sponsor here.
Save this for the next morning, most definitely. So I probably would have poured less of this had it not been for the bottle.
I'm waiting. It's not bad. I'm waiting for it to get better with each drink. And
I bet if we got another glass and drank the rest of the bottles and you come back to it, it'll be delicious.
True story. Or we put it in some bread pudding and cook it. I don't know. Yeah, I'm kind of anxious for you to open another bottle. See what those are. I have not spoken to anyone that's had...
Rye or regular?
Let's try regular first.
Okay.
I don't think that we really prefer one or the other. I do like my ryes.
Right.
But there are a number of just straight bourbons that I like. I even like quite a few that are finished in some type of cask or another.
I think the more I drank that one, the less I liked it. It wasn't my favorite at the beginning, and then it just continued to...
And it's... I don't know if it'd be better if it was higher proof or if that would make it worse.
I think it would make it worse because, believe it or not, at 86, to me anyway, it's kind of got like a little bit of a zing on the end there. So, who knows?
Maybe.
Everybody's opinion is different. You may love it.
And we're not even going to get into that. We do, each of us really do like a little splash of water, typically just to open it up a bit. But I typically don't do ice. It has to be really, really high proof for me to want to.
If I'm just sitting around the house, I typically always throw a few cubes in there to.
But we will say this every episode. We have not said it every episode, but there is no wrong way to drink bourbon. So we are not here to advocate one way or the other.
And everybody's got a different favorite bourbon. We've talked about that many times, maybe on the podcast, maybe not. But, I mean, he's got a couple bottles here, and so the reality of it is some people, they love Blanton's. That's their go-to, and that would be one of the last things that I ever reach for on a shelf.
I won't say last, because I've got a few others that would probably be last, but it definitely is not the first one that I would go to. We've made this statement before. We've had some really, really good Blantons, and we've had some. That's an okay bottle of Blantons.
I don't think I've ever had a bad bottle of Blantons, but
when you've had a really good one, it's like then you have the expectation that they're all going to be.
And not to beat a dead horse, but. Oceans did the same thing with Oceans. Had a great bottle, then had a really bad bottle.
What's out now? Voyage 24?
I don't even know now.
Some of them should be the Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea, but
I don't know about this one. I'm going to let you try it first.
Yeah.
Tell me what you think.
There's something definitely in the smell. Fabric? I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out.
Could be. I smell cinnamon.
Carnival? I can't.
Is it Carney Ride? Carney Ride in your mouth?
That kind of tastes like sweet tea to me.
Oh.
This is probably right behind the Blantons. That's
right next to Still Rights.
I didn't.
No offense to Still Rights.
Did not mind, but what do you get any flavor at all? Like I really get like a weird sweet tea off of that first sip.
Well, you said that, and that's what I was anticipating, and that was definitely not sweet tea.
It's not Southern sweet tea.
No. From the South, you know how to drink sweet tea, and that is far from sweet tea. That is.
So our palates are definitely different. So we might
again how we talk about everybody has a different of opinion, and
sometimes we agree, sometimes we don't. I'm getting a weird kind of iced tea flavor in that.
Okay, I'm going to do one more taste.
We might not get to the rye. I'm thinking. No? This one, if we were Siskel and Ebert.
And this is why I say leave the bourbon to California. They can stick to wine, okay? Do wine in California, but other than that.
The aftertaste is a little weird, but that I'm still getting a little bit of some type of sweet. I didn't say great sweet tea, but I'm still getting some kind of sweet tea. I think we should switch to something else.
I definitely think we should switch.
I don't think you're ready for the rye.
No. All right.
If you trust me, do you want to pick something? You pick something. I picked these two, and I've obviously not done very well so far.
Okay, let's see. Oh.
Sweet tea. Please be good. Please be good. Please be good.
All right, some Stranahan single malt whiskey.
If this ends badly, we're just going to have to go to something that we know is pretty good.
I'm not going to even pour very much.
Which this is untypical, where you're like pouring less and less. Usually they make it better. Smells good.
Does it?
I think so. I've been deceived before.
Yeah, the last one.
Hydrate.
Oh, yeah, don't forget that.
I like how it comes with a nice little shot glass thing on it.
That's not too bad.
Okay, sure.
But it's different. So, I mean, because it's not a bourbon. So it's definitely doesn't have that bourbon flavor.
Wow.
It's really smooth, huh?
Yeah, and I'm getting, first it was kind of, can I say mossy, oaky, but then I tasted a little bit of vanilla. Not even being a snob. I'm like, because sometimes I don't believe people are like, oh, I taste cherry cordials, and it tastes a little bit of drapes. And
Did you say drapes or grapes?
Drapes, like my velour drapes. Maybe some cheese whiz. I don't know. It's just. This is pretty good.
Yeah, it's still not my favorite, but
Compared to, this is the best of the night.
I don't know. This kind of is becoming another one of those. The more I drink it, the less I'm liking it.
Well, we need to go to something that we know is pretty good.
All right, we'll let you pick this one. All right, some Buffalo Kosher. You like this one, don't you?
Oh, that's so much better.
What a relief.
Friends, thank you for hanging out with us this evening. And we're going to put a few of these away, and hopefully we have better luck next. These aren't bad. I'm not throwing shade at these.
Try them for yourself. You guys may have a different opinion, but for me, this has so far been the favorite of the night.
Absolutely. Leave comments. Leave your opinions. Leave us your alternating opinions on some of these if you've had them before.
Yeah. And we're going to put these away, and we're going to put a few more of these away. Cheers, everybody.
Have a good night. Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. Got it.
I've never drank this much water while it was set downstairs.
Where
Did you drink all yours?
Yeah, can't you tell by the look on my face?